Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 57. Yeah! Wahoo! Waka, 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 waka,
All
waka,
right.
waka. Yeah. And we've got
57.
57.
Been that many?
It has been that many.
All right, well, at least it's more episodes than I've been alive. Years. Finally. It took a while. So, we are here with a extreme pleasure. We have a brand new guest, but we'll get to him in just a second. I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I am your other co-host, Flex.
And now let's talk a little bit about our guest. He is a brand new guy, never before seen on Bulletproof Underwear. Mr. Put your hands together, folks, ladies and gentlemen out there on the internet. Mr. krazysharky.
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
Living the life, man. Living large. That's how I'm living.
I like the posters in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got an awesome man cave.
Yeah, there's posters everywhere. Guitars on the wall for Guitar Hero. All kinds of shit.
Really? So that looks like a decent man cave you got there, Sharky.
I have a bedroom here. Nice slow picture.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's where all the magic happens.
Yeah. Little house in Pinellas County, Florida. Got 3 kids, my wife, my mother-in-law. Trying to live at large. Got the swimming pool, the 5 animals, the typical family for the state of Florida now.
So you're in Florida. What part of Florida?
Pinellas County, most people call it Clearwater, which is the north end. St. Pete is the south end. I'm kind of stuck right in the middle. If you look at a Florida map, I live on that little peninsula right next to Tampa.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That little thing that sticks out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're the little butt tag of the state.
So you're a Floridian for life? Did you grow up there?
Born and raised. 40 years.
Right.
Wow. Doesn't even know what snow is.
Yeah, I do. I've been an OTR truck driver for
That's right. You
almost 20 years now.
You've been through the snow before.
I've been through the snow. I've been into Canada. I've been into Alaska. I've been down in Mexico, down by the Panama Canal.
Ooh.
Wow. What is OTR?
Over the road, baby. Over the road, baby.
What other kind of truck driver is there? You don't go in rivers.
They call locals. They have intrastate. They have intrastate. It's all in the pronunciation. They have county. I mean, OTR is like the top dogs, and then everybody kind of trickles down from there, at least in my opinion.
OTR means like cross the country.
Cross the country. You're out.
Oh, see, there you go. I did not know that.
Whereas like your locals are obviously like your local guys that like run, like for like you guys, your guys' local would be like between the Bay Area, like between. Would it be?
County drivers usually never leave the county. State drivers never leave the state. Intro-state will do like a 3-state, like Georgia, Alabama.
That's what Drifter does. That's what Drifter was doing.
Yeah,
at 3-state.
He's a tri-county.
Yeah.
I drive from coast to east to west, north to south.
So what I know about cross-country kind of truck drivers, they usually have like whole families in different locations. Have you got a whole second family?
No. Those are the guys that don't make a lot of money. They have to find that girl on the other side to support them.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, just the gigolo.
A lot of stress.
I like gigolo.
Well, you look like a gigolo, mofo.
No, just a overweight potbelly truck driver. Working on it.
I seen The Simpsons the other night, and it was the one where they had the 3-eyed fish.
Yeah.
And,
that's an old one.
And the reporter goes, just Bart, he goes, "Who the hell are you?" He goes, "Well, son, I'm an overworked reporter that has too much time on his hands and not enough food to eat," or something like that. It's just funnier than hell. because you know Bart. I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's a pretty old episode. I think that's like from the first season, right?
First or second. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love that show.
Blinky.
Don't blink for Blinky.
Blinky.
All right.
What's a good word?
What is a good word? Are you?
Word?
Are you getting a new console? Are you gonna pick up on a new console? Or are you gonna wait?
Me personally, I'm gonna wait till first of the year.
Are you?
Till I decide, yeah, and it's gonna end up being the Xbox One. But once I get the Battlefield 4, I'm gonna play it till I get bored, and then I'll end up buying the Xbox One. Then you got to buy all the games, because my understanding is, and I'm not a computer guru, but they're not going to backplay any of the games.
No, they're not going to be backwards compatible.
Yeah, which is going to suck, because
your whole library has stuck out.
My video just went out. Come back. Come back, Yam. Come back to us. There you are.
Tune in, Yam.
I'm looking for it here. There we go. Okay, the call quality seems high. I think I just had an electrical spike. I heard a sound.
So you getting a PS4 or an Xbone when you get one?
I'm going to get an Xbox One. I'm not a big PlayStation fan.
Okay.
Have you played PlayStation 3?
No, I think the last one I had was the first PlayStation period.
Oh, the PS1?
Yeah, the PS1 was the last one I had, and then I got into the N64, and I had my N64 till we got our first Xbox, and then we got the Xbox 360, and my son's got the 360. We'll probably end up with a PS4, but that's because my son wants one, and that will end up in the living room. I mean, we got a Wii and a few games on it, but nothing crazy, mostly kid stuff, like wife and kids.
Yeah. Do you have a Kinect?
No, sir, not at this time.
I don't either. I sold mine.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's no good games for the Kinect on the first Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I have Dance Central, which is the only sort of fun game. It's like all the other Kinect games that they put out were like really, really extra bad.
Yeah.
Well, Fruit Ninja.
We got the Wii, and my wife's got that Dance 3 and 4, and they do that from time to time on the weekends. My daughter and my wife, they seem to enjoy it a lot, but I'd rather play Mario Kart Love People Up.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart on the Wii is awesome.
I love Mario Kart, man. We used to play that. My wife would come home at lunchtime and spend an hour every day. We'd play that damn game, and then when she'd get home from work, we'd play it. The kid would play it with us. We were just like the happy addicted to Mario Kart family.
Wow.
Now that is a fun game. You know, I actually beat that game. I totally beat that game. That was the first game I ever did beat.
Made it all
I got started in gaming late. My first game system was a PS2, but I got it close to the end of the cycle, and then I got a Wii, and then I got an Xbox 360. So after I was around a long time ago, so I was there for the Atari 2600, and I played that a little bit.
I still have mine.
You still have one? Does it work?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of valuable.
What do we got? River Raid, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Digger, and Missile Command.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Missile Command, that was a pretty good game for it.
Yeah, it was.
Now, if you actually look at any gameplay of that, the graphics are just atrocious. Everything is just these little square blobs.
Yeah, the little megapixels. Well, they're not little; they're big megapixels.
They're big pixels. All the pixels are huge.
Yeah.
So, what's your game history there, Sharky?
I was a Halo junkie when it was on the computer. That and the guy that ran around and shot the pigs, Duke Nukem.
Oh, I love that game.
From the computer age, not the gaming console. I was really into that and the Mech Warriors, but Mech Warriors never came forward. They were like the Robotech planes that would transform into robots and what have. Now I think they changed the name to like Gundam or something, and they tried to come out with the Gundam crap, but nothing like the PS1 where you got to actually transform your F-14 Tomcat into a robot, beat the snot out of each other, you know.
Yeah.
My son actually got me hooked on the Modern Warfare Black Ops and the original Modern Warfare, and then Flex got me started with Battlefield 3 and the Jihad Jeep. and that's the motto, man.
Jihad Jeep, man.
Exactly, you know. I got into it, and I'm really into it. I got some guys from work that are now playing Laguna.
Yeah,
he's a guy from work.
I've been
another guy that
I play with him too now.
Comes on every now and then, and what have you, and
yeah, jump in.
Steve and what's his name? Steve 76 and Tim Starman. They're the ones that got me into the Sub 1 culture, and I've really enjoyed it. Although I've never really. I applied once and was denied, but I still enjoy playing. I've never taken the time to do it again. That's why I was kind of asking who's in charge nowadays. But I still enjoy playing with all the sub-oneers.
So you applied? What you applied for?
Well, they made. I went to the sub1.com and tried to add my name. Did the little thing back then.
It didn't work?
No, didn't work at all. But
really?
I'm computer stupid, so I might not have done it well.
There was a time, remember when we switched it over, when it switched over, remember there was a time period
Maybe it was
there.
that. Yeah, give it another try. It'll work, I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because you can get in on all the videos and shit that I do and stuff.
Yeah, that's
They're
one of the
funnier
things
than
I
hell.
wanted to get into. You know, Red and Kibble, they post all those videos on there and what have you. And I've gotten in on a couple of the Monkey Turd games, and those have been fun. You know, I'm kind of lost for words here.
Red and Kibbles kind of did their own thing. They got their own little clan called Bacon where they do their, but they still.
Yeah.
But if you got them on YouTube, they post a lot of it. They did this thing called the Cinnamon Challenge. You ever hear of that?
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it or even looked at it.
They both did it.
So what is the cinnamon challenge?
You eat a tablespoon of. You have to put a tablespoon of cinnamon in your mouth and hold it for like a minute.
I like cinnamon.
Yeah, but when you put that much in, it gets in your sinuses and stuff because it's.
Oh yeah, the raw cinnamon, not mixed with sugar. The powdered cinnamon. Oh yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well, I guess cinnamon is just tree bark. It's been finely ground, is all it is. So you just got sawdust in your mouth.
They were both like sputtered and spitting by the end of it. It was pretty nasty.
I'll have to look that up later.
Yeah, I felt bad for him, and I was like, oh man.
Well, I was thinking of doing a challenge on YouTube. I was going to get like a 6-pack of tacos from Taco Bell.
He wants to do the 6-packer.
Yeah, this is my own invention. I never heard of this, but it just sounds like it'd be kind of cool. Get a box of tacos. You know, it's like to save time. Have them already unwrapped. Lined up, and start a game of Call of Duty, and like. The goal is you have to finish all 6 tacos before the end of the game while you're playing, and the goal is to try to come out with a positive KD.
I say you have to play it on hardpoint.
Hardcore.
Well, no, I guess you could play any game mode you want as long as it's if you picked a really long game mode, it would be easier. Give you more time to eat the tacos.
They got this game mode called Hardpoint where you gotta. It's kind of like King of the Hill. You gotta hold on to a little designated area, and Flex always does real good in there because he throws a smoke bomb in and goes in and shooting. You know.
Well, see, the trick of the taco challenge is you got to eat this taco, force it in your mouth, and get your hand back on the controller. And of course, the controller is going to be all greasy as shit.
Yeah, use one you don't use all the time.
use
your backup controller. Don't use your good one.
Use an old one.
Hey, anybody want to try a taco challenge game? That could be interesting.
I'll take a pass.
I might be interested on a good Saturday night after a real empty day of nothingness.
Well, I've always been accused of inhaling them. Whenever I eat those tacos, I can wolf them down pretty fast. 3 bites and they're mostly gone. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You don't want to take little bites, because if you got to get your hand back on the controller, you just shove a big giant half of it in your mouth as much as you can and chomp. So, and of course, you have a face cam. You have a face cam, so people can see you. Don't
make me mad. Quit your jibber jabber.
Who is that? Who is that talking? That sounds vaguely familiar.
First name, Mr. First name, Mr. Middle name, period. Last name, T.
What's that, a sound effect bite?
Are you trolling? It's
my Mr. T in a pocket.
Mr. T in a pocket.
Yeah. He's got that put to good use.
I take it to the store when I go to the grocery store, and if I'm in line, I'll go I'll give them a.
Quit your jibber jabber.
Give them one of those. And they look at you. I used to have one of those little fuck you boxes, where you push the one.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one, it said, oh shit. And then I think it said crap, or you're an asshole. And Shelby got a hold of that. And there was this old lady that was really slow, and she was really cranky. And Shelby started giving her the old FU button. And she's we're looking around hey, where's that coming from? And she's
what kind of earphones are those?
These are Beats by Dre.
Beats. Yeah, those are the big ones, right? That's not the little ones.
Yeah, these are the studio ones or whatever. I don't know. My wife bought them for me for my birthday.
Yeah, that's hardcore, man.
I listen to a lot of I'm up at 3 a.m, a lot, 2 a.m. I play a lot of video games when I'm up, and I don't like to have the TV on, so I listen to tunes because I play, on the PS3, I play Major League Baseball. Well, you don't really need to listen to the baseball game, So I listen to a lot of music, and she's like, "Well, if you listen to that much music, I might as well get you a decent pair of headphones." So this is what she bought me.
Cool.
And they're great. I mean, I use them as monitors for the Skype calls and for tunes and everything else. They work really good.
I just had the $1.25 earbuds that came from Walmart.
That's what Paige, we buy Paige those because she goes through them lickety split. I mean,
she probably loses them, kids.
No, they get sucked up in the vacuum, and you name it. You name it, man. I mean, they get twisted around like hair. You know how some kids twist their hair?
Yeah.
Well, she sits there and twists up the cord of the headphones back and forth until they don't work right. She's a kid.
Yeah. So, Sharky, tell us about your family.
I have a wife. I have 3 kids. Oldest one is 19. Yeah, middle child is my daughter. Her name is Lily. She's 8. My youngest is Grayson. He's 5. My oldest is 19. His name is Nick. He also plays Xbox. He does a lot of the EA Sports, and he's into the Gears of War.
Gears of War, yeah.
Where I started, I really liked the original Gears of War that was out in the computer age with Duke Nukem and and then they came out again when the 360 first came out. And he plays a lot of times. He's joined a couple of the games that we've done on Battlefield and Black Ops 1 and what have you. My wife is a computer component buyer for the second largest company in the United States, warehousing company for them. I work for BCH Mechanical. It's we do industrial air conditioning and med gas conversions, as well as they do nitrogen chillers instead of water cooled air conditioning systems. It's nitrogen cooled. My mother-in-law, she works for an insurance company. She does insurance policies and what have you. We've been together in the house about 7 years.
Oh.
Making things work. Got a nice swimming pool. Got 2 a wolf and a Great Dane, and 5 cats, which I'd like to kill sometimes.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask you what kind of pets you had.
What did you say? A wolf?
Yeah, we have she's an Alaskan tundra wolf mixed with Malamute.
Oh, really?
Wow.
She's cute.
Wow.
You get on my Facebook, you can actually see her.
I'll check that out.
We had a tundra. He passed a couple of weeks ago, or about a month ago. It's kind of sad. Beautiful black with a silver coat, and in the wind, he really looked like a rainstorm flowing. He was gorgeous.
Wow. Where did you get a wolf at?
My mother-in-law got him. There's a breeder on the other side of the state of Florida, and we actually got our wolf, Misty. She's a little white puffball looking thing. Right here in the county, there was a lady that was breeding them and I guess she couldn't handle them, and we ended up getting one. But they're all over. I mean, they're half breeds. They're not a full breed.
Is she really protective then of like your family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If my daughter does something wrong and I've got that finger going, she will literally stand between me and my daughter.
Yep.
She won't let me anywhere near.
They're very protective, man. I've heard that.
They're once they attach themselves to somebody, that's it. There's no breaking the bond. That they'll die to protect the bond, and it's a pack thing, and they make great security animals. Period. You can't walk through the backyard. You can't walk through the front yard. You can't even pull in lights out and creep into the house because they're at the window looking at you. Where a regular dog will sleep most of the time, they're in the window looking at you.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, man. If you have a picture that you could show,
let me see if I got one real quick.
We got 2 cats and a dog, and the cats are because we got mice. And the one cat, he's a hell of a mouser. And he taught the other cat how to catch mice, but the other cat doesn't know how to kill them. But the one cat, now that he's taught the one, he doesn't care anymore, so he just lets them go.
Wow. No, as Garfield said, you show me a good mouser and I'll show you a cat with bad breath. Yeah, hold it right up to the camera, see?
Oh, wow.
Wow, he looks like a wolf.
That's a her. Her name is Misty.
Oh, she looks like a wolf. Yeah.
How much does she weigh?
About 60 pounds.
Yeah.
This is the one that just passed. His name was Storm.
Oh, poor little rascal.
Yeah, 180 pounds.
180 pounds? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that's a horse.
That weighs as much as me. Do you realize that, Yam?
That's pretty big.
180 pounds is as much as I weigh.
You're a little fella. That's him standing up.
Wow.
Yeah, I am. At 6'2", when I'm at 6'2" and 180, I'm pretty much.
You're pretty much a lean, mean
toothpick
dude.
This is what my company does. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, those big ass
big
roof
ass
ACs.
Yeah.
A lot of video games. That reminds me of one of the maps on Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's what we do. We do it so big we have our own. That's our crane.
Holy shit.
800 tons.
You need to be a little further back to get the crane in the picture.
Holy shit, Batman.
Is that better?
That's
look
cool.
Look at all them wheels.
That's the bottom piece. Yeah,
that's the bottom piece.
That's 8 axles. That's our crane.
8 axles, huh?
Wow. Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's my job. I take care of it. Y'all think y'all get rain?
Yeah.
That's on the street.
Oh, wow.
When was that?
Just a couple weeks ago.
You know what you should do is you should get little boats and, launch them in the streets.
We do. I got a video somewhere. I'll have to find it, but it's on my Facebook page. We actually have a video. I have a Ford F-250 Super Duty with a 3-inch lift kit and big 48-inch groundhogs on it, and the water was coming over the hood.
Oh my
wow,
God!
Holy shit!
So was that like a hurricane or something?
No, that's a typical Florida summer shower.
That's a shower. So, have you had any brushes with hurricanes that did any damage or anything?
They all do some kind of damage within 100 miles of where we live. We're actually very, very protected because we're on the inside of the peninsula, where the bay, Tampa Bay, has protected us pretty good. If one actually hit, I think the last one that did any real damage was Hurricane Elena, because it actually sat like 80 miles off the coast and just pounded us for like a week, and that was the mid 80s. And but most of the time they go just below us, just above us, but never right through us.
Well, you're charmed. You know, you just got the luck of the Irish or something.
Well, I am Irish, so.
Now, how far away from the beach are you?
About 11 minutes.
11 minutes away, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
And
so you go fishing and stuff?
Oh yeah. I've got some really nice fishing gear that my wife has bought me over the last couple of years. I haven't been in about a year because of work. A lot of changeover at work between the upper echelon being forced out, retiring. The new guys are coming up, so it hasn't been a lot of time to go fishing. The kids are growing up, so you know you got schoolwork, you got after school programs that you got to do. You got, you know, it's just one thing after another. So it's been kind of on the back burner.
Yeah. Well, when it's not having a hurricane, you probably have just about as good a weather as you can possibly get.
Yes. Other than the humidity, it's real nice. It really is. When the humidity's real low, you can sit outside all day long and not worry about the sun or anything else. It's just nice, peaceful. We get a nice sea breeze, even though we're kind of far. We're right in the middle of the peninsula, but you know it's literally 11-minute drive in any direction, and you're at a beach. You're in the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's a nice area.
When Les moved down there, he couldn't handle the humidity. That's why he moved back. You know, he moved down Florida and then moved back to like Ohio or wherever.
Really? I didn't realize that he just was there briefly.
Yeah, he didn't stay. He didn't like it. The humidity, he couldn't deal with it.
It gets very hot.
And it got and he said the heat too, because in his knee, I guess the weather changes a lot or whatever. Yes. So it was bothering his knee.
The random joke in Florida is just wait a minute, it'll change. Because you on one side of the street, it could be 78 degrees with a torrential downpour, and literally walk across a 2-lane road, and you're in 104 temperature degree heat stroke weather, and then walk back across the street and be in the cool rain.
Wow.
That it changes that fast, that much.
Yeah, well, I live in Oakland, which is just across the bay from San Francisco, and you never ever go out without a jacket, even in July or August, because it usually is chilly, or a little chilly, even in the summertime. I mean, sometimes it's perfect, but it's always a little chilly, and sometimes there's fog. You know, I like the weather. I hate cold.
But it's cool. It's not cold.
It doesn't ever hardly get below freezing. It gets cool and it stays cool all the time. So just a little bit of a jacket.
Little jacket.
You know where Fontana, California is?
No, I don't think so.
Down there by Los Angeles. I lived there for like 8 months, and you never wore pants. You wore shorts and a t-shirt all the time, even in the wintertime.
Wow.
It was just warm. It never got above like 80, but never got below 75. It just straight weather, hardly ever rained. But yet, I lived in Yakima, Washington, where in the morning time it was 65 degrees. By afternoon it was 90. By evening time it was 32 and just about to snow.
Yeah.
You have the entire season in one day.
Yeah, in Yakima you do, because it's in a valley. So as the sun comes up, you know, it hits the top of that mountain. It gets pretty warm, and when the sun goes down, all that mountain air comes down. It's nice. I liked it when I lived there. But
well, it sounds like you've lived in a lot of different places.
Yeah,
I hear my wife coming downstairs. Hi, honey. We're doing Bulletproof Underwear.
Let's go to Red Boy Pizza.
We got to do Bulletproof Underwear.
Do Red Boy Pizza?
We just discovered a new pizza joint that we're interested in trying.
Oh yeah.
She wants to do it. It's like 8:39 in the morning on my time. She wants to have pizza.
Pizza's good. Oh, pizza's good anytime.
Hell yeah, pizza. Your stomach doesn't know what time it is.
No, pizza's
That's right.
good. I love
My wife
pizza.
brags on me all the time because I can get up in the morning and eat a hot dog or a hamburger or
You
what
promised
have
it
you.
last
Eat
night
in the
and
morning,
then
eat tacos.
refused to cooperate.
But you don't think that the pizza joint is going to be open at 8:39 in the morning, do you? We have to wait a little while. Hey, leave that light on.
No.
Leave that light on.
You're wasting energy.
I'm doing bulletproof underwear. Turn that light back on.
Then turn this one off because this one is buzzing. The other one is buzzing.
Hey, you're on. You're going to be on the air here.
Wow,
She's-
that got me.
She's like, you got to turn that light back on.
It's buzzing, James. It's not good. You can't do it.
It never fails. It never fails.
Well, my mother does that. She gets mad when we leave the TVs on when we go to bed, but yet she's the primary suspect. Leaves her
Yeah.
TV all night long, wakes me up with those Jehovah's Witness testimonies at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I always wake
Uh-oh.
up in that guy. I always wake up in that guy from is on NBC, the finance guy, Kramer or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I've seen that.
And he starts yelling at you and shit. That's why I wake up, because like all of a sudden he starts yelling and I'm like, what's going on? And then I realize it's him.
Is he the Mad Money guy?
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
he tells you what to invest and where, because he knows why, where, and how.
Didn't he advise people to stick with Lehman Brothers? Like 2 days before they
Started jumping out of the buildings.
Boy, jumping out of the buildings.
What you drinking there, Sharky?
Purified water.
Purified water. All right. Well, you look like a healthy son of a gun.
Well, considering I died last year, I'm definitely trying to stay healthy.
Oh, really? What happened?
Heart attack.
There's a muscle right here
Yeah.
that connects your esophagus to your throat, to your neck, and I tore mine. It's called a Mallory Weiss tear.
Wow, I've never heard of
Shit.
that.
Yeah, you basically bleed internal, and I bled out.
Damn, how did you do that?
Throwing 80-pound scraps.
Oh Jesus.
For 17 years, all I've done is heavy equipment hauling, and I just happened to throw one, and it broke.
Wow. So did you just collapse and they called 911
No,
on you?
it took about 10 minutes, and then my boss called 911, and then they told him how long it would be before the ambulance got there, and I was already turning different colors, so he threw me in a truck, took me to the hospital.
Wow. So he saved your life.
Saved your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he did.
So if you ask for a raise, hey, Ann, would you please turn on the light?
No, it
You
was
in there?
All right, I'm going to go turn on the light.
There's something wrong with the electricity. It's buzzing.
It's buzzing because it's on a dimmer switch. I'll be right
No,
back.
It's not.
This happens every episode.
That's okay. We're good.
It's funny.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't have his earplugs in. He can't hear me.
Remind me to beat your ass later. It does cause radio interference sometimes. I can hear that dimmer switch causes just a little bit of radio interference on the internet and
The
stuff.
capacitor
sometimes.
on the dimmer is going bad.
Is that what it is?
Nope.
Oh, okay, yeah, because this old house and the electricity is really old. I have an uninterruptible power supply and an active voltage regulator box, for my equipment here, because we have surges and dips all the time in our power.
He's got a line conditioner and
Yeah, I've got all kinds of shit.
all kinds of stuff on there.
I was having problems getting my Xbox kicked offline, because the power would dip below, some sort of threshold or something.
Xbox
Anyway.
needs constant feed.
Mm-hmm. I like my feed. I get a T111 line, T100 line, and I don't ever have any interruptions. I don't ever see a yellow bar, an orange bar. It's always 4 bars.
Oh, I bet.
Oh man. Well, of course, if you're in a party with somebody else, and they're like a long way off, you might get just a ping time might give you a yellow bar, right?
Yeah.
What I found is if I'm the leader of the pack, everybody seems to stay up. The minute I get off being leader of the pack, then yeah, I can see dips from other people. Like Laguna, he only lives just about 4 blocks from me, and he runs the Time Warner cable, Bright House cable, the same that I do, but he's just got a regular stream for it, and you can see his go up and down and up and down and up and down, and mine stays perfectly solid.
Wow. Yeah. So how did you happen to come by such a exquisite internet?
Money.
You just wanted it and you paid for it.
Well, you figure we've got 4 adults any given time on the internet, and 2 of those adults are not only on the internet, but as well as their game consoles online. Internet TV, at any given time, there's 4 TVs on in a house, plus your gaming TV, plus the computers. My wife was doing schoolwork from home. My mother-in-law was doing work from home. We just needed a signal, and that was the option that they offered us, so we took it.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, Flex, you just got a new modem from Comcast, and it made a big upgrade in your performance.
I did. I got a new cable modem from Comcast. It came with the router and Wi-Fi built in, and
it's big. It's almost like an Xbox. It's big.
Yeah, it's big. And I put it on the forum, and Rock told me, he said, "Hey, have them bridge it so it's just a cable modem. Don't use their router and Wi-Fi."
Mm-hmm.
And because my own router and Wi-Fi is pretty good. I mean, I have a repeater for the Wi-Fi and everything, so this whole house. And I couldn't use my repeater with their Wi-Fi. Of course, you have to use Comcast and pay them rental on a device. So I got Rock to thank for that. I called him up and told him to bridge it, and so it's just like regular. But I lost a little bit of performance, but it's right around like 57 or 58 Mbps, which is pretty good for regular cable.
And how much you get up?
Up is like 10 to 12.
That's really good. That's really good. I usually get about 4, almost 5 up. That's about as good as I can get.
Yeah.
I want to say my modem does about 200 MB, but I have a separate router wireless thing. I have the cable modem, and then I have it Ethernet cable to the router, because the one that they offer wasn't fast enough to take the modem. So we had to actually go buy a special one to take that T1 line.
Man, I wish I had that. My these episodes of Bulletproof Underwear, I'd have them uploaded in 5 minutes.
Hell yeah! I think we can get like within a mile of the house with the Wi-Fi that we have, and still connect with a 2 to 3 bar.
You can get it within a mile?
Yeah, almost a mile. I think is as far as it went. There's a park up the street.
What do you have, like a giant antenna on the roof of your house, like 100 feet tall?
No, actually, I had my antenna's about
repeater
18 inches tall.
Damn, that's the kind of internet you want to make sure you have a good,
good security scheme.
Good security, yeah. Yep. Otherwise, people will be sucking off your internet.
Nope.
You know what I've seen? And Rock, this was something Rock pointed out to me too. It is D-Link just came out with a new gaming router.
That's what I have, is a D-Link gaming router.
Do you have they just came out with a new one, the A550, I think. Is that what yours is, the 550?
No, it's the 690 or something like that.
Yeah, they just came out with a brand new one. And apparently,
so what makes it a gaming router?
It's specifically for like Xbox. You set it up for an Xbox IP address or a PlayStation IP address.
So it gives priority to those devices, and the other.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching YouTube and they might get stutter, but you're uninterrupted.
This is a 2-channel, the one I have. So we have the laptops all plugged in on the secondary channel. We have the gaming devices plugged in on the primary channel.
Yep.
So there's or nothing.
Yeah,
And then there's up to
Facebook can go to hell. We're talking Xbox here.
They're about 200. And the new one, the 550 was about $260, I think it was.
Yeah, mine was $225. My son actually bought it because he wanted better access to his laptop game while he's playing his Xbox game, while he's Skyping on his phone.
Yeah. I'm going to the store after this and get a new webcam because the webcam I got is shit. That's why I'm on my laptop, because my webcam didn't work again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, your webcam looks good right here, but it would be nice to be able to do it on your desk, with your regular setup.
Yeah, because I got the ability to capture there, and here I don't. Well, I'll put Vegas back on here like it's supposed to be, and then I can capture.
Yeah. So
new to me. The Skypey thing. Flex.
So you haven't been. So this is the first. Oh wow!
Well,
welcome to Skype.
Second time. Flex and I did it this morning to make sure it worked right.
Yep.
Well, good job.
Through on the phone and set it up, and my son's good at it. He Skypes like 5 or 6 people at a time, and while they play this game called League of Legends. And
oh yeah, the kids are all into the Skype.
Yeah, we have some young friends. We have some young friends, and they are very Skype active. They're yakking at each other on Skype all the time. And, Ozzy and Trent and Aaron and Nova and all those guys. So they just check in with each other. It's just like another social network thing, they're on Twitter and Facebook and all that other shit. How about you? Are you a Twitter, Facebook kind of guy?
I have Facebook. I use it to keep track with friends that are over the road, and some network contacts for work use Facebook they use the Facebook instant message instead of calling you on the phone or email and what have you.
Yeah.
Most of the people in my company are converting to that Facebook instant message thing. So it's all new to me. I'm not a gadget individual when it comes to this, but I'm learning. A little slow, but I'm learning. So
how old are you, Sharky?
I'm 40. I'm gonna be 41 in November.
Oh, okay. You're just a pup.
Yeah, I'm just a pup.
Yeah. Now, of course, in gaming years, you're like a Methuselah.
That's what they keep telling me. Somebody said the other day that although my killer death ratio isn't as high as theirs was, my gamer score was like 3 times what theirs was, and they've been playing 10 times longer than me. So I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I come to play the game, blow shit up, kill people, do the objectives.
Yeah.
And so you're a jihad jeep kill every single time.
There you go. So you're focused on Battlefield right now. Do you play any other games?
Need for Speed, and there's a Midnight Club.
Oh, driving. Okay.
Yeah, I love driving.
You'd think if you were driving all the time, then the last thing you'd want to do is come home and do simulated.
I was born to drive. I've had many people tell me, including my wife, that I can drive a Mack dump truck better than most people can drive a race car.
There you go. Hey, did you know that there's a fairly new game on PC? It's called Euro Truck Simulator.
That's not new. It
really?
Used to be called U.S. Trucking, and then they took it off the market that U.S. Trucking came out in the late 80s, early 90s, and it was kind of a fad, and then now it's come back in as Euro.
Yeah, I've seen some gameplay on the internet, and it looks kind of fun. It's like you driving all over the roads of Europe. You got different loadouts, different kinds of trucks, and you can upgrade.
Oh yeah, I've seen that game before.
And I guess like the trick is backing it up and parking it, and getting loads and all that kind of stuff.
Nope. Nothing like the real thing though. Sitting behind that 1,200 horse motor, and you've got 18 gears to go forward. You're passing cars going uphill. Nothing like it.
Wow. So do you use a CB radio?
Yeah. I got about 15, 16 grand sitting here on the shelf with that stuff. CB, 2 meter, 440, amateur radio.
Oh, you got the whole Magella.
Yeah.
So
My
what's your
dad was
handle?
in- My dad was in.
Shark,
that.
Crazy Sharky.
Of course it is. God damn it! How did I not know that? So is there a story behind Crazy Sharky?
Yeah. I dated a marine biologist in first year of college, and she said I ate like a shark, and it stuck. I'll just leave the imagination to you.
All right.
So
Flex got it.
okay, I'm getting it.
And it's
All right, folks. This is a family show. No, actually, that's not at all true. You can
No,
do or
it's
say
not.
anything you want.
Don't lie to them. It's not a family show. If you tell them that, then they'll fucking watch it like it's a family show.
Kids,
It
stay
kinda
far
sucks.
away.
Kids, don't watch the show. Flex curses a lot.
You know, you hit a buffet, and you know, instead of coming to the table, you pull the chair to the buffet. You know, I was over the 400-pound marker, and I'm down to the 243 right now. So
Really?
Go.
get there, yeah,
Wow, you tipped over 400 pounds.
easily.
So did
Dang.
I for a while there. I was up around
Yeah.
four and a quarter.
Yeah, Flex is up there too. So what'd you do to lose all that weight?
I died.
was-
I changed my eating habits. And
That was enough of an inspiration to bring you around, huh?
yeah. I got 2 young, little, beautiful kids that I want to be around a long time for. I got an
Yeah.
old one too that I want to be around. I want to see him get married. I want to see him graduate college too, not to leave him out.
Well, there you go. Don't play favorites now. Well, good
Yeah.
for you. Well, you look like a healthy guy. You're drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, probably got tofu. You know, and bean sprouts.
Don't go there. No. I eat my big, greasy, slimy burgers, my pizza, but I work out in the sun 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week for work. So you know, it's not like I'm sitting at home on my ass all day or
Yeah.
playing video. I cut my video game back from 6-7 hours a night to 2 hours, 3 hours a night. You know, during the week, and 4 hours on the weekend instead of all day. You know.
Well, this time of year, everybody seems to be cutting back on their video. Whenever I do go online, I don't go on as much either. And whenever I do go online, there's not nearly as many friends playing as there used to be. Because, it's summertime.
It's very rare. I went on the other
Yeah.
night, and there was 23 people off of my friends list on it about shit. I was like, holy crap. Everybody was playing Fable and Assassin's Creed because they got them free from Microsoft.
Yeah, I downloaded those.
When I got on this morning, was it like 2 weeks ago? The last time I talked to you that we played Flex, I had like 98 friends. When I got on this morning, I'm down to like 62. They
What?
just don't play anymore. People just don't play anymore. They got rid of their Xboxes, or they're
Yeah.
saving up money to get the one, and they're not sure if they're going to have dual,
Dual accounts.
subscriptions. 2 accounts just to play. And a lot of the guys that I know from work and my other jobs and what have you, that they've given up their Xboxes and Xbox accounts because they want to make sure they're ready for Xbox One. And I think that's kind of ridiculous. But
I think
Yeah,
that's
I'm not-
probably not the thing to do. I think you want to maintain your account.
I'm not giving up my account because you're going to maintain it. It's not going to be a free for all once the Xbox One comes out to get new accounts.
Yeah, I think if you already
Yeah.
have an account,
if you have an account, you maintain it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So you'll,
so how do
you'll
you decide which one you play? Is your account going to be able to
Well,
cross?
right now, I don't know if you have more than one Xbox. I had at one point had 3. I got 2 now, but it's like I can go to the one Xbox and download my profile to that Xbox, play on that one, or I can download it to my primary here in the man cave and play on that one. So I would imagine it'll work about the same way on the Xbox One.
yeah,
but
I
it's-
imagine it'll work like that.
You'll just
And I
download
think,
your stats and your gamers points will come down.
and I think the PlayStation is going to be the same. So
Right. I do too.
before you couldn't recover your gamer tag. You couldn't go to your friend's house and play on your PlayStation account because there's no recover account kind of function on it. But I think on the PlayStation 4, it's going to be very, very similar to what
The
Xbox
does.
has already been. So what's going to happen is like because of the bad E3, reveal, a lot of people are going PlayStation 4, and so we're going to lose some of our Xbox pals. They're going to be over to PlayStation.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, like Willie.
There are a lot of they're all going to the PS4 instead because of the free account and what have you. But
no, they have to pay. PlayStation 4 is going to have to pay.
PlayStation 4 is going to have to pay for a Plus account.
Yeah. It's a little teeny bit cheaper than Xbox, but they're still going to have to pay. But, it's like Xbox picks all these people off with all this restrictions and all this. They reversed it, but the damage is done.
Yeah. I don't know. $50 a year ain't too bad. I mean, I've been a premium account, a gold member. What did it say the other day? Almost 10 years for Xbox.
Yeah, so
wow.
I've been one for 7 or 8, something like that.
Well, let's see. I don't know how many years I've been. Probably 2007 or 2008 is when I got started with my Xbox, I guess. So yeah, the Wii is free.
James?
Yeah.
Plug in your printer. There's a whole bunch of coupons here for Red Boy. Plug in your printer.
Okay. Still doing the show. She's like getting all antsy for this Red Boy. It's called Red Boy Pizza.
Yes,
She's ready for the pizza.
Yeah, but I always have a hankering for bacon, so I'm gonna have a bacon pizza.
Bacon, mushroom, cheddar cheese pizza.
Oh my God, that sounds tasty.
That does sound good.
We're gonna buy a franchise.
Okay, the internet's hearing you right now, so
5 million people are hearing you say that we're buying a. I like that. We're buying a franchise.
We get more than 2 views.
We get more than 2 views.
A million. We're going to get a million. Watch.
We're going to get a million. That's right.
Watch. Because I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it to my phone, and I'm going to send it to everybody I know.
Well, there you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's what we want our guests to do. Is like promote this bitch.
Hell yeah.
It's like just in case you haven't, anybody listening to this, hit that subscribe button, baby. Subscribe to Bulletproof Underwear. BPU, we bring you fresh guests from the gaming world every week for 57 fucking weeks solid.
57
Hell
weeks.
Yeah.
57 weeks. Count 'em.
I know. It's weird.
50 fucking 7.
Over a year.
That is over a year. We had a really big, giant Bullet Palooza special for the episode 52. We had a shitload of guests.
Yeah, we had people from the U. As a matter of fact, we interviewed Jester from the UK at like a half an hour before Yam edited it and uploaded it.
Yeah, right. Like we were still collecting more.
We were collecting interviews while he was editing the damn thing and getting ready to upload it.
Yeah. We collected interviews with people all week long. We had, I think, 17.
Yep.
17 or 18. Yeah.
17 people on there.
Oh.
So if you want to check out an epic episode of Bulletproof Underwear, after you watch this, click episode 52. It's a doozy.
It's a hootenanny.
It's a hootenanny.
I like the hootenanny.
Do you like hoots or do you like nannies? Or do you like nannies with big hoots?
That works. Right there works. The nannies with the big hoots.
Do you have Hooters?
Yeah, we have Hooters. We have one better than that. We have a Mugs and Jugs. They're better. We have a
Mugs and Jugs, huh?
Mugs and Jugs.
I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, they've got big mugs and they have big jugs. That's their promo. And then we have what is it called? We have another one. It's right up the road. Wing House. They're Hooters' biggest competitor in Florida.
Oh really?
What's it called?
Wing House.
Wing House.
Better looking women, better food, cheaper.
We got a Hooters here at the Mall of America, so.
Are the shorts shorter and the shirts tighter?
What
No.
shorts?
Well, how do the waitresses dress at this place?
Boys underwear?
G-string.
Oh my!
No, not quite that, but close. We have a place called Tilted Kilt that's like that. They wear a kilt and then they wear a G-string underneath.
Oh my goodness.
They have pretty good too.
Of course, you go there just for the delicious wings.
No, I go there for the burgers.
So, what is your favorite kind of food? What is if you had to narrow it down to one thing? What would it be?
A cheddar bacon mushroom cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Oh yeah, we just got a Five Guys last year.
They're good. Their fries are good too.
Oh, their fries are amazing.
And then they give you so much you never finish them all.
Yeah. We made the mistake of each of us ordering fries, and that was a big mistake. You know, It's like you only have to order one fry for like a whole group of people.
Yep.
Yeah, they just put one close to where my mom lives.
Oh,
we have to drive
yeah.
a long way to get there. It's like it's just about an hour. It's close to my mom in Redwood City, but it's like, what's all the hubbub about Five Guys? So we checked it out, and it's like, man, it's packed. It was packed.
Yep.
And they had these sacks of potatoes all over the place. The whole place was, just covered with huge sacks of potatoes. They must go
Potatoes
through
and
it.
peanuts.
We got them.
Yeah.
We got them here. I can't eat burgers no more because
James, what's your email?
they got too much fat in them. But Shelby and Paige went to Five Guys, and they loved it. Man, they said it was great.
Believe what at Gmail? She wants to
Believe what at Gmail.
Give it to Red Boy Pizza.
Yeah. So my YouTube account is Believe What instead of Yam Juice. Some asshole took Yam Juice.
Gotta love it.
How in the hell did somebody else come up with Yam Juice? It's like, for God's sakes.
What is yam juice?
My name is James. And I had a friend who called me Jamos, and then another friend took Jamos and switched it around to Yam Juice. So it's actually a nickname that I answer to.
It's just a nickname. That's all.
And Flex is called that because he can put both of his heels behind his neck. No, I just made that up.
Your card number.
I just made that up.
Actually, the truth is this other forum that I joined. When I signed up, you had to put a little bit about yourself, and I play a lot of different games. I'm very flexible.
Quiet.
So somebody said Flex, and then the next guy says, "Oh, it sounds like a gamer tag." So I switched my gamer tag to Flex, and I've been Flex ever since.
We all have got a story.
I started out as Sharky, and I got an opportunity to buy a motorcycle, the Ninja 900 SL Turbo, with 32 ounces of nitrous.
Ooh,
nice.
No less.
I had a friend of mine on the back of it, and we were going down a major road called US 19, and it's all like made almost a highway with lots of overpasses and what have you. And I had throttled it up, dropped the clutch into 6th gear, and I hit the button for the nitrous, not paying attention, and it went up on one wheel. And the guy behind me says, "You crazy Sharky! You're crazy Sharky!" And he's screaming and hollering because we're on one wheel doing like 80 miles an hour. when we came to a stop, we both got off the bike, and I called for a tow truck. And the bike sat in my mom's garage from 1989 to like 2000 when I finally sold it. And I never got on another motorcycle after that.
Wow, I'll bet you the passenger got off the bike and bent down and kissed the ground.
We're no longer friends. We haven't been friends since that day.
Really?
I tried to kill him.
Well, there might be some truth to that.
My cousin used to have a 1000. Well, he still has a 1000 Interceptor, a Honda 1000 Interceptor, and he runs plain fuel in it. Does 180 on the open road.
Damn.
And let me tell you something. When you're going 180 and you go by a car, man. It's like this.
Yeah. I was on the back of a guy's motorcycle. He got it up to 140, And it's like I was freaking out, like pounding on him to slow down.
Oh, yeah. You got no business going that fast with somebody else on a bike with you, man.
Got no business going that fast on two wheels anyways.
No, you really don't, but it is fun.
Yeah, now I had a Trans Am. I had a 1979 Trans Am at one time.
Yeah, I'm at a Trans Am.
That was a pretty whoop-ass car. And I got it up to 135 one time. And I could have gone faster. I don't know how fast it could have gone, but I had to back off because I got too scared.
My 16th birthday, my dad gave me an 86 IROC to make my mother angry. It had a 454 crate motor. It did a little over 700 horse at the rear axle.
Ooh.
Damn.
We have a bridge called the Skyway Bridge. It goes over from Bradenton into Pinellas County, and they clocked me at 155 going up, 172 coming down. And when I got off the interstate, there's a McDonald's, and I had stopped, went in, got a burger, a shake, came out. The highway patrol was sitting on the hood of my car, put his hand down. He goes, "Sure is warm." "Yes, sir." "Sure looks fast." "Yes, sir. If I catch you doing that again, you'll go to jail for life."
I'm surprised you got away with that.
I got away with it because he couldn't catch me. Within 6 months, though, I had to give the car up because I got tired. My mom got tired of the cops waiting for me at the house. My dad got tired of the cops waiting for me at his house. So the judge gave my mom a choice: either give up the car or give up his license. And she gave him the car.
Wow.
And it became a highway patrol chase car in Pinellas County. To this day, it still runs. Still see it.
Bitch and Camaro.
Bitch and IROC Z. Pearl black, charcoal gray interior, T-top, louvers on the back, lowered to the ground. Mickey Thompson slicks all the way around. Badass car.
Oh my God.
Badass bitch.
Yeah, I went from that to a deuce and a half driving in high school.
What's a deuce and a half?
A Army truck.
Yeah.
It's a 6-wheel drive Army pickup truck with 2 axles in the back.
Wow. Okay.
That's the only thing I was allowed to drive. Top speed 42 miles an hour.
Man, you're crazy, Sharky.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Not no more though. I got my wife and got my kids, and I'm growing up. That lump of coal is starting to turn into a diamond.
There you go. It has to, or else you'll be dead.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, you ever play a game called Burnout Paradise? I have that game on Xbox, and that's pretty fun. And the crashes are epic.
Are they? I've seen it, and I've done the demo, but I haven't actually played the game itself.
I've done the demo.
Yeah, it's fast. I mean, you're flying. It's kind of an open world kind of game, sort of free form. And when you do crash, it shows a slow-mo replay of it, and it's pretty epic. I bet you whenever they come out to the next gen, it's really going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they've already got car games, racing games, the cars, like Forza or something like that.
Shit looks real, man.
It does look real, and that's just on the 360. What are they going to do when they get the next gen? I mean, my God.
I mean, I got Forza 4 and not Horizon, not the new one, because I didn't care for Horizon, but I got Forza 4 and it looked pretty real then. I mean, I got the Mustangs and all that, and they look like Shelbys. I mean,
what is it? Not Need for Speed. The Shoot Fuzzy. Now I can't remember what it's called.
Not Need for Speed, not Midnight Club, not
Midnight
Forza.
Club. I have the Midnight Club LA edition, full complete LA edition, and you can do a lot with them. I mean, as far as tuning the motors and the brakes and the rims and tires, and they're not quite to the point where you can see the total accident, but it's pretty realistic, and I enjoy playing it because I get online with several other people and we'll play tag. One person's hit, and you slam into the other guy, and tag they're it, and you get to run away. And sometimes you wreck your car bad enough that you can't get away, and they tag you back. There's other. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, James.
Yeah, let's shadow in.
Yeah. I'm doing the show.
How long do you guys usually do the show?
$5 off.
Oh, what does it usually run, Flex?
It runs anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, but it's up to you.
It's up to you.
When you're ready to call her a show, we'll call her a show.
Not that I really want to call it, but I got to go eat lunch. My wife's pounding on the door.
Okay.
Well, it's been over an hour. Been over an hour.
I appreciate the conversation, and actually, I would enjoy doing this again, even if it's just a free chat, just to get to know you, Flex, and you, Yam, better and as individuals outside the gaming world.
Yeah, I'd like that too. That's cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, hang on.
Let's do the outro. Hang
on, we gotta do our exit here. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode 57,
you're crazier than we are.
You're almost as crazy as Crazy Sharky. So, we would like to thank our extra super duper cool Floridian guest, Crazy Sharky.
Thank you. And it's Floridian Cracker. Got to get it right.
He is. And let's say hi to the California Crapper. That would be Yam Juice.
And then the Minnesota Muncher. I'm Flex.
Muncher, I love that.
He is.
Flex.
So, gentlemen, it's time.
Okay.
See, that's official.
There we have it, folks. Thanks, Sharky.
Hey, thanks, guys. Look forward to doing it again.
All right.
And we're going to hit the button.